This is Garrett. He is a sophomore here at the University of Oklahoma, and this is my interview with him.
Hey Garrett, it's good to talk with you. How are you?
I'm doing good, Caleb. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So I just wanted to start out, what's some bands that you're kind of getting inspired by here lately?
That's a good question. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of solo music, whether it's Christian worship artists or solo jazz. But Chick Corea is one, jazz, and then Duke Ellington. Excuse me. Definitely been playing a lot of their tunes in my jazz combo and just listening to a lot of their stuff.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah. So obviously, listening to some of your music, I can definitely tell that you have that Christian-inspired kind of taste right now. But what's going on there? What's the biggest thing that's inspiring you with the Christian music right now?
Sure. So I've noticed that Christ is the only thing that's gotten me through really hard times in the last couple of years. Lost my mom 2 years ago, and just nothing else has brought me peace. And so I realized I can make the music, like you saw, the metal music and the power metal, and that's all fine and good. It's not doing any harm, but I want to make music that points people to God. I'm serving a greater purpose, and I want my music to do the same thing and heal people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you were first starting out, getting into music and starting to play instruments, did you think that was kind of the route that you were going to go down, playing music at all, really?
No, yes and no. So I started playing piano when I was around 8 or so. My mom was like, "You're going to take piano as a class," and I'm like, "Sure." And so I went to piano class and had a nice private teacher, and she was really nice and learned piano, but I always thought I was going to be a scientist or do something with animals because I always loved animals. That's veterinarian cool. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I got kind of started playing sports in middle school and never really did music much. And then when I was in high school, I picked up guitar. And so I still wasn't in piano very much, but I just picked up guitar and I was like, I love this. It wasn't a very cool origin story, just my dad had a guitar that he never played. It sat in this hard case under the pool table, and one time I was bored and I was like, Dad has a guitar, I'm bored, I should go learn guitar, and I did. It's kind of not a very exciting story, but I never thought I would be doing it professionally, no. I never thought in a million years I would be a music teacher or playing on stage or definitely not making Christian music when I started. I was definitely far away from God back then, so praise him, he's brought me into this, and I couldn't have brought myself through those hard times into a better place now.
Yeah. So you said that you're going to be a music teacher. What's your passion there? Is it the teaching the students thing? Do you want to guide students on their paths? What's going on?
That's a good question. So I'm very passionate about helping others through music, and I want to use the gift that God has given me, whatever they are in life, to serve others and give back to the community. So I think that's a big driving force for me, especially because teaching, it's not the most, glamorous or high-paying job. There's something about getting to watch your private student, one of my private ukulele students, and she just couldn't get this one passage of the music, and then when she finally got it, and she's like, "Oh, I know that song," getting to see their face light up, it makes it all the worthwhile.
Yeah.
And I can be having the worst day of my life and just be all angry, and then I walk into the lesson, I can shut that off and just teach.
Yeah.
So it's a mix of it's fulfilling for me, and then I want to help other people fulfill their dreams. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. You're obviously playing you're playing guitar, piano. What kind of, other than guitar and piano, what instruments can you play?
Okay, so I don't play brass. I've tried. I could play a little trumpet, but not very good. So my main instruments, I would say, are piano, guitar, voice. Those are the ones that I'm really passionate about this.
Yeah.
So I actually switched my primary instrument just this semester from oboe to guitar. So I'd done oboe in band for several years, don't remember how long.
Yeah.
So I did oboe, but so I play oboe, a little bit of recorder, Baroque style recorder, not the Baroque recorder itself, but like a playing recorder, which is actually very similar to oboe. Fingerings are almost the same.
Yeah.
Fun fact. So Baroque recorder, like keyboard, piano, acoustic, electric guitar, classical guitar. No brass, so I feel like I'm forgetting something. And then voice. I love singing, so I'm just a simple dude. I play a little percussion. I played kit for my church sometimes.
That's cool.
And I play bass, so all to varying degrees of skill, so don't think I'm good at all those.
If you could send a single song that's been made, what song would you send to aliens if they were real?
Ooh, I like this question. Making me think. Because I'm trying to think of something that encompasses humanity and encompasses like all these big emotions that we face. That's like I feel like that's above my pay grade, but I'll take a shot at it. I'm just an undergrad student, man. I really, really like Beethoven's Fifth. Okay. And I know it's like very famous, but it has this seriousness about it, but still like beauty about it that I feel like encompasses humanity. Because I feel like if I chose like Mozart's Piano Sonata in C, like it's so pretty, but humanity's deeper than that. Yeah. So I feel like Beethoven's Fifth could be good. I know, Queen of the Night from the Magic Flute was sent on the Voyager. Yeah. So like that would also be, maybe I'm like biased there. I'm just taking inspo from there, but I think that's a good one too. Yeah. Just the amazing usage of the human voice. Like, wow, what is this? This life form that can do this. That's us. Go humans.
Okay. What's next for Garrett Campbell?
Ooh. For Garrett Campbell, next it is continuing to follow God, to listen to the Holy Spirit's guidance in my life, whether that's in music or outside of music, to make music in a way that takes the focus off me and puts the focus on God. Yeah. So that it's ministry and it's worship. I just want to lead other people to have that same personal knowledge of Jesus. Yeah. So I meet so many people at school and everywhere in life where they're like, oh, church, I just feel like it wasn't, it was no fun. I can't do anything I want, and like God doesn't want me to do this. And it's like, I don't think you know the Jesus I know. Yeah. If you knew him, you realize that he wants you to succeed, and he holds the keys to all of those things that you truly want. And like realigning that, which is a big part of my story. Like I said, the metal stuff, which is not bad, but like not the right thing for me, not the right crowd. Can be for some people, just not for me, and like following him. So as far as music goes, I've got several songs that I have like, bounced and ready to release, but I just haven't released them yet. So I have one, I'll just like tell you the name, little spoiler here. So the first one's called Yeah, I'm Okay. And I actually played this at a contest at Tulsa Community College. And everyone was like, you need to record it. And I finally recorded it. And then I have 2 more songs, but those songs are all kind of like breakup songs from my breakup last year, which there's nothing wrong with that. But right now I'm trying to find the balance between like worship songs and then incorporating those. There is a Garrett Campbell album in the work. I will tell you that. So stay tuned. It's going to be called God Used You, and all those songs on that album, including the song God Used You, they're all specific people or specific like experiences that God has used in my life since 2024, which I feel like was kind of the fulcrum of me like, God, I don't want to do this. I don't really like, I'm not willing to live for you 100%, to like, God, you're the only way. Like, otherwise I'm just miserable and I'm done with this. I'm done with me. I'm ready for you to rid me of myself and make me feel more alive. So yeah, a lot of cool music happening, man. Yeah. And I have a couple covers recorded that I'm like gearing up to drop at some point. Just dropped the Knowing You cover on YouTube, and hopefully I can get those on Spotify at some point.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm stoked, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, Garrett, it was great talking to you. Good interview.
Thank you, Caleb.
Of course.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.